Hi, welcome to SLC Biz Interviews.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
So I have a few questions for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
So for starters, who are you?
Who am I? Well, I'm Shaylin Radford. I'm a second-year business marketing student at St. Lawrence College. I am currently...
Okay, 1 second. I mean, who are you? Like, the best of you. I want to know the real Shaylin Radford.
The real Shaylin Radford?
Yes.
Let me reflect here. I like to keep busy. Growing up an only child was actually pretty difficult. And it didn't help that we lived 20 minutes away from our small town with any sort of entertainment. So I played a variety of sports, learned a couple of instruments, and have always adored the thought of travel. You've heard it before, and I'll say it again. I am definitely your small town girl with big hopes and dreams.
When were you out of your comfort zone?
Probably when we were doing our elevator pitches for Pam's class. This was the first time presenting in front of a new group of people, and I was terrified. I couldn't find the wording of how I wanted to express myself.
What did you find so hard about it?
Well, I guess how to differentiate myself from everyone else. We're all in second year. We're all in marketing. We're all vying for the same positions and opportunities. And honestly, I wanted to shine and highlight how my experiences were different and how they were successful in other ventures. As I'm sure many can agree, presenting can be uncomfortable at times. And like I mentioned before, we all have different experiences that make us stand out. It's hard sometimes to get your point across efficiently and effectively. So what do I do with uncomfortable situations? I always resort to my favorite hobbies. I'm a self-taught pianist who needs a bit more practice. I have also learned the ukulele and have had brief experiences with the violin, trumpet, and flute. When I'm not entirely focused on my auditory learning style, I am participating kinesthetically. Whether it be playing sports or personal fitness, I like to be engaged. Everyone has different ways of dealing with stress or finding their comfort zone, and this is how I find mine.
What have you learned about yourself?
I've learned that I'm an ambivert. Through our Workplace Big Five assessments, I'm neither an introvert or an extrovert. If someone's a little bit more quiet, then I'll tone it down and be on the same level as them. But if someone's a bit more outgoing, I'm more comfortable, I'm more myself, and I'm adaptable to match them as well. I've also learned that I'm quite independent, not only through this course in time management, but also because I'm living away from home. Also, I feel that I'm a perfectionist. As though some might find this a weakness, I kind of consider it a strength because I take the extra time to go the extra mile and ensure that quality results with everything I do. Working at the Keg has helped amplify these things I've learned about myself. Firstly, to be adaptable. A quiet table will say the bare minimum, so don't push unwanted conversation. Where others, it's difficult to leave when there's excessive chatting. Behind the scenes, it strengthens independence so I can budget myself and finances. Lastly, my perfectionism. Quality results and exceeding expectations. This is not only my goal, but the entire restaurant's motive for every customer's experience.
Where do you think you need to focus attention to be who you want to be?
I'd have to say dealing with conflict, especially in team scenarios. It's always difficult to approach hard situations, and I'm always the one to shy away from that.
How will you do that?
Well, you never know unless you try, right? I'll have to get hands-on experience, dive right in, and assist with conflict when need be. I enjoy having a leadership role. I feel I have good organization and time management skills. My weakness to my leadership is confrontation. Having been captain for my volleyball team for 4 years, winning most dedicated volleyball, soccer, and baseball player of the year, and achieving most valuable rugby forward, I've had plenty of experience in team scenarios, but have not necessarily been exposed to any major conflicts. I've never had any siblings, so no one to fight with. In-class group assignments have always went fairly smoothly, but in the working world is kind of another story. One place of employment, I felt supervisors delegated tasks wrongfully. There were no instructions given. In future occupations, I will address an issue like this before moving forward.
What has helped to make you a better professional?
Hands down, I would definitely have to say Toastmasters International. I've always been a little nervous with speaking, and by joining this club and this course, that has definitely helped my communication skills. I like to go above and beyond to get the rewards and expectations that I like. I will continue to attend these networking events by meeting people, working with others, and using my communication skills. Lastly, I will continue to play sports. Between rugby, soccer, volleyball, badminton, baseball, and floor hockey, this uses problem solving, critical thinking, and teamwork skills, whether on the court or the field, and this will help me be a more successful professional. When I presented my first Toastmasters speech, I felt the other members knew I was nervous. My evaluator spoke to me prior to going up to the podium and said, "If you forget to say something, no one will know. Keep going." And I've really taken that to heart. I overthink too much about what I was going to say when I should focus on what I am saying to let it flow easier. I had lots of great feedback that I will use to remind myself on continuing to perfect.
What are your placement plans?
I'm in the midst of speaking to Dress for Success, All Roads, Red Train, Benefits by Design, and Queen's U Event Services. I'm weighing out my options to see what will be the best fit for me. The nonprofit organization Dress for Success is my #1 priority right now, and I'm focusing on follow-ups.
Is there anything you'd like to say to future prospects of St. Lawrence College School of Business?
Whether you're fresh out of high school, trying a new program, or have been in the workforce, I just like to say, happiness is a journey, not a destination. As Bill Crow, one of our marketing profs, usually says, if you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. Welcome to St. Lawrence College Business.
Well, thank you so much for coming in today.
It was wonderful meeting you.
It's been a pleasure.
I'd just like to leave my business card with you, if that's okay.
Of course. I will be in contact with you within the next couple weeks.
Thank you very much. And thank you all for watching my Best of You presentation. I'll be looking forward to next semester.